Hey everyone, good morning. So for today, our Devotional Sunday, we are looking at a different point of view written by Maria Manderson. And of course, it wouldn't be a devotional without a text. Now our key text is taken from Jeremiah 29 and verse 11, and it reads, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." According to Wikipedia.org, Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world, and in terms of absolute numbers, a religion appears to be increasing, along with secularization generally. And to top it off, the American Religious Identification Survey gives Wicca spiritualism an average growth annually of 143% from the period 1990 to 2001. So what does this mean for the young Christian? What do they do? How do we share the gospel with these and other groups? Let's talk about 3 encounters in the Bible which people of other groups or faiths. The first thing I want to charge you to do is to be intentional. So God calls Abraham in both the Old and New Testaments. We see God being intentional in calling people, disciples, through whom he will reach people. When God called Abraham, then called Abram in Genesis 12 and verse 1, he told him to leave his country, his family, and his parents' house. Oh my gosh. Everything familiar had to be left behind, and that included his religion. Indeed, he says, "It is too small a thing that you should be my servant to raise up the tribe of Jacob and to restore the preserved ones of Israel. I will also give you as a light to the Gentiles, that you should be my salvation to the ends of the earth." In Isaiah 49 verse 6, what a transformation from idol worshiper Abraham to friend of God, Abraham. I'd like for you to read Joshua 24 and verse 2 and Isaiah 41 and verse 8. And this friendship between God and Abraham was not based on anything Abraham did. Instead, it was based on God's everlasting covenant with Abraham and Abraham's faith in accepting it. Jesus and the Samaritan woman, in the encounter with the woman at the well, we see Jesus being intentional in taking the journey to get to the woman and to share the good news with her. The good news of salvation, of course. When the disciples went away to buy food, Jesus used the opportunity to speak to the woman. In John 4 and verse 8, she was seeking the next best thing. She desired a fulfilled life that cannot be found in another person or thing. Jesus took the opportunity to engage her, and he gently spoke with her. We too must be intentional in reaching others. He did not embarrass her. Instead, Jesus gently pointed out her sin, which in turn caused her eyes to be opened to the truth of who he is. When Jesus is revealed, we can find the story in John 4, verse 18 through 26. Now, her sins did not shock Jesus. Our sins do not shock Jesus. It is only through Jesus that we can be saved from our sins. So God was always concerned about extending his love and forgiveness to all nations and peoples of the earth. And as Jeremiah 29 verse 11 states, God knows the plans he has for you, and nevertheless, everyone else. Also, they are plans to prosper us, and that us will enjoy peace where there is. Because it speaks to our future, it provides for us a future. And that's not just for me and one of the world. That's for all of us, for everyone. Please pray with me. Dear God, we thank you so much that you were intentional about us. Thank you very much for loving us so much that you want us all to live with you forever. Please remind me that you can save everyone, no matter what the circumstances. Remind me that we cannot overcome our sins on our own, but we need you. Please open my eyes and our eyes and show us ways that you would like us to share your love with others, especially those who do not accept that you are our Savior and you died to make us whole again. Help us, Lord. Help me, Lord, to be bold and to share your good news with everyone that we come in contact with. By what I say now and what I do. In your precious name we pray. Amen. Do have yourself a wonderful Sunday and share the good news of